everyone, it's Nana A. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we're on a new island once again. We are doing another 30-day challenge. Yes, I am addicted or obsessed, whatever you want to call it, with challenges. This will be my third one. On this one, it's a 30-day challenge to get a 5-star island in 30 days. The goals are to have the island completely decorated, every grid, including beaches, houses, everything. 10 villagers that fit the theme with fully decorated houses and yards, which means I will have to also complete the DLC during this time. Have all facilities upgraded and decorated. Also to have my house fully upgraded and house, yard, everything fully decorated. The rules are easy. You must have every space and house decorated, including the beaches. Nintendo Online, the DLC, and local play are allowed, but no treasure islands, no Nookazon. Time travel is allowed. With villagers, we must take the first 3, then we can use 10 Nook Mile tickets after that. And with that being, we have to take the 10th villager if we do not find one before. And at the end, we can use up to 3 Amiibo cards if we have to. That's a last resort. And we have to try to find them through villager hunts or campsite. So, same name, Nana A. Put the birthday in. I'm really excited about this one because on my other challenges, it's always been every yard, facility, all that decorated, not the houses on the inside, and not the beaches. So, we'll see. This is going to be fun. And I just picked my same characteristics. Yep, we're all set. Picked this map. It was one of the first 4. I decided just to take that one and see what we could do with it. And then the announcement came for time for the flight. So we all boarded. And the Nook boys were very excited. In our flyover, we see we have apples. And resident services close to the river. That's not too bad. We can change that. When we get there, we have Rocket and Leonardo. Neither one of them will be staying. Then we run up to see Tom. I always go past it. They do the roll call. Let's see. Rocket here? Yep. How about Leonardo? Yep. He's over there. And there's Nana A, of course. And then they turn it over to Tom, who gives us our tent, or tells us to go to Tommy or Timmy, and they give us our tent and a map. And then we're off to, as usual, put it on the beach. I wanted it over here so I could be by myself, and I was going to put the other 2 on the other side, but you'll see that didn't work out. And I am sorry if I'm breathing heavy or maybe have a little wheezing, but it's kind of acting up right now. So we go find Rocket. Wait, I got it. Don't tell me. You're Nana A. She just heard my name over there. I hope she remembered. We told her we'd find a place for her tent. Same with Leonardo. Lots of fresh air. We all need that. Nope, does not look good, Leonardo. I will find you a spot. Don't worry about it. I have everything under control. And we put rockets down first. First time, yay! I'm usually either too close to the ledge or too close to the water. Alright, and now let's put Leonardo's down and we'll be ready to go. Except, nope. No matter how many times I tried, it was still no. So at last, I gave up. And now Leonardo is my neighbor. So much for the private beach. But that's okay, because we're not going to stay there anyway. But it did fit, so at least we get that out of the way. Alright, back to the plaza we go. And then Tom gives us our duties for the evening, which is all four of them sweeping and staring at the plaza and me running around gathering everything. And I just want to point out, Tom said that he went and looked at the apples. Why didn't he bring 6 of them back with him? Why did I have to bring them? But that's a whole nother question, I guess. And I just run around. I pick up the weeds at this time, and I pick up a whole bunch of weeds, enough to sell, because when you first go in, you have no bells, and whatever Timmy has for sale you can't buy. So I pick all the weeds I can get. I shake all the trees for the fruit, and of course pick up all of the tree branches I can pick up. And that way I have extra tree branches. I usually end up with like 50 or so. That way I can make extra fishing rods and nets without having to go outside and pick up more tree branches. And the fruit that's left over and the weeds I sell. It works out pretty good for me. I know everybody plays differently, but it just saves me from what I consider doing double work, having to go back out there and do what I was doing to start out with. Some trees give you tree branches, some trees do not. And then sometimes they give you a whole lot of tree branches. Wish I had a net. We'll see if all those bugs are still out there when I come back. Oh, got another good tree. I'm doing another island. I know that if you watch my videos, you know it's South Bay. It's my coastal town. I will continue to do that island as well as this challenge over the next 30 days. South Bay was always meant to be a longer island, not to be done in a quick 30 days or however. We want to take our time and put some time into the decorating. But there'll be videos from South Bay and from Rosewood. So maybe that'll give plenty of variety. But I have found out that I enjoy doing at least one island as a challenge. I like having one island that I can play around with and put a whole bunch of time into, and then have another island that when I'm getting a little not bored, but I'm like, okay, what am I going to build now? And I can't think about what to do on that island. With my challenge island, it's all fast paced, so I can jump on that for a little bit and give myself time to think about the other one. But I like I said, I do like doing challenges, and I will do another challenge after this one is done. So leave me a comment down below if there's a challenge you would like to see me do. I'm open to almost anything. If it's how do I put it? If it's not doable for me, then we can talk about it. But I'm up for anything. I'll try any challenge. My first one was a pretty big challenge, so yeah, leave me a comment below and let me know, is there a challenge you'd like to see me do and what ideas you have. Okay, we're in our tent. We're going to put up our cot, get some rest because we've been running around all evening. And you know, here comes KK. I'm not exactly sure why KK comes to us in our dreams. Just to tell us that the island's going to be in real time, but when the dream is over and Tom does his part, doesn't it tell us that anyway? So I'm not sure, but there's KK. And then here's Tom screaming at me, "Nana A, are you in there? I have something to discuss with you. Yes, yes, I'll be here when you're ready." Like I can do anything but get up and go talk to him now. He's standing right outside the tent. So much for good sleep. Let's go talk to him. And he woke me up to give me my phone, which he could have done later, and a bill. That could have waited too, especially since I have no way to pay him. And I guess he thought about that ahead of time, because that's when he tells us about the mileage program. And I naively think I can do whatever I want, which is not true. But let's check our mail. We get 2 from Nintendo. One is the DLC, the Paradise Planning photo. And the other one should be DIY, maybe for the DIY workbench or something, I think. There's the photo. Yep, the workbench. Then we make our way to see Tom and Timmy. We're going to take his DIY workshop so we can make our tools and get started. I'm sorry, I had to take a drink. My throat's hurting. And we make flimsy fishing rod. And then we make a campfire. And then we make a net. Actually, during this time, I make multiple fishing rods and multiple nets. Then we go to Timmy to see what he has, and then realize that we have no bells. But that was our only option. And then he gives us the option to sell. And I sell the weeds, almost all of them. Keep those. And then, of course, I will sell the apples, because there's plenty of more out there. And that gives us like 7,000 something. So we can buy the beach ball, and then I will buy a slingshot, of course, and the DIY to make the slingshot. And then I think I'll also get the other DIYs, some trees, some flowers maybe. Anything that I can do to get the Nook Miles. so we can pay off our move-in fees. And I think you have to plant 5 trees, and then you plant flowers and water them and get more Nook Miles. Then of course when you do DIYs, you'll get some more. And you can see, spent all my bells. Then we go talk to Leonardo, who's going to give us a cap, of course. The Jocks always do. At least this wasn't a plain cap, it was a mesh cap, not too bad. And then we go see Rocket, who will give us the leaf umbrella DIY. And then, after learning our DIYs, we should have 2 or 3. We will start, see, not too bad, it's purple, yay. We're going to plant some flowers. And cosmos, I think, are our native flower. And then we're going to run, I am so sorry. We're going to catch bugs, we're going to catch fish. We're going to miss bugs and fish, so I'm going to give you a minute to enjoy that and some music, and I'll come back. Okay, now we go to Tom, and we're going to give him 5 creatures. Sometimes I try to give him the bugs and save the fish for Blathers, but so I give him a pufferfish, he gives me the Critterpedia, and I give him a catfish, and he gives me some red lilies, and then he gets a call from Blathers, and we go, after we make our axe, then we go put the the tent plot out for Blathers. I know I went through that kind of quick, but that's a lot of dialogue. We did give the 5. Blathers called, he gave us the kit, and now we have the tent put up. Then we continued with catching the bugs and fish, because you're going to have to give Blathers 15 more when he gets here. So I always try to have the 15 waiting for him. We go back in and we buy our 5 items. Go write howdy on the bulletin board in my beautiful handwriting there. Then we change up, go back, put some bugs out. Then we're going to do our passport. Yep, then we take a picture. And then we go through our Nook Miles. And I like to have 10,000 Nook Miles before I go in to talk to Tom. Because once you pay off your move-in fees, then you're going to have the option to upgrade your inventory and add those 10 slots. And it's 5,000 Nook Miles. So I give 5,000 to Tom to pay off my move-in fees, and then I have 5,000 to upgrade my inventory slots. And I don't think I'm going to make it this time, so we're going to have to probably grind out a little bit more. Yep, 86.50. Nope, we need a little more, so I will do a design. All I do is go in and change one that's already there. And I actually wore this one, so better than the yellow shirt, I guess. And they gave me 500 more. That's our 10,000. We go in, pay off the miles. And Tom is so happy. And then we order a home that will be ready tomorrow. And of course, a purple roof. And then we go in and we get our pocket upgrade. And now we're through with the first day. I know this video was sped up, it's a little quick, but it's, you know, the grind of getting set up and doing everything the first day. I just like to get through that so we can move on to other things. So the other videos will not be this quick. And also, I'm sure a little bit of factor with my throat and my voice. I wanted to be able to finish the video. But like I said, drop me a comment below. It can be on anything, but of course, if you have a challenge you'd like for me to try next, let me know. And don't forget to like the video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. You can also catch me on Nana A Gaming over on Instagram. And I just want to say I appreciate all the support. Have I think like 116 subscribers, so we're climbing. We're going to get there, and I couldn't do it without all of you. So thank you very much. You give me encouragement to keep going. And then of course, don't forget to ring that notification bell so you'll know when my next video comes out. And until then, bye y'all.